back to the Crafty Nook. Today we're going to be doing an October spread. I'm going to be honest, I'm struggling with using this traveler's notebook, and I think I don't know why. I think I have a hard time getting fresh ideas each day and then trying to make it look right. I'm used to pocket pages, which is probably why it took me from 2018 to 2022 to finish the other traveler's notebook, which is what inspired this. But it's just not looking the way that I want it to. Anyhow, I'm gonna keep plugging along. But because of that, I went on Pinterest and I found some sketch ideas. So I just screenshotted some things from Pinterest and from videos that I've been watching. And I don't think the one I want is in here. This, I think, is what I'm going to use. So I have these two photos of Apollo eating popcorn out of Danielle's hand. And so I was thinking that I could do some of this paper as that triangle element. These two photos, but maybe make them a flip out and use the tab to flip them out. And then I have a couple of these cut aparts that have really cute phrases. And then there's one more. There's another one that says Mommy's Little Monster. There it is, or My Little Monster. So I have a couple of those that I can use, to put here. So, and then I have a bunch of other embellishments and things that I can use. So that's what we're fixing to work on, is getting this squared away. So I'm gonna put you on fast forward and see if I can't get this layout out. All right, so it's voiceover Michelle. So I think having this sketch really helped, and I've used a couple of sketches since then. So here I am just cutting out my photo. I'm sitting in the car, so I'm hoping that the air conditioner is not too loud. So I trimmed the white border off my photo, and now I'm just trying to find the right perfect paper and cut it down to make that little triangular part of the sketch. So I'm just measuring my paper, and then I use a piece of the other pattern paper to draw a line so that I can make sure I'm cutting it straight, because there's nothing worse than getting it to your paper and it not be right. So then I decided to use some of this creepy mummy cloth and attach that and cover with a little border strip. And then I take it to my sewing machine and I sewed that on, and it turned out super cute. So then I'm looking for something that's going to pull the yellow from that border strip in, because I've got the border strip yellow and then the popcorn is yellow. And so I back the photo with yellow, but just one photo, because I'm going to make the other photo a flip out. And so I think that's what I'm doing here. I'm cutting a piece of vellum. Instead of using washi, a couple of years ago I saw, I think her name's Tashiana, do this in her December daily, and it's genius. It really is. It hides the little hinge, and vellum is pretty sturdy. So I just cut a piece of vellum the same height as the photo and about 1/2 inch wide, and then I scored it with my envelope punch board and then attached that to each of the photos. So I had to peel up the backing because I never remembered to do this before I put the backing on, and then I just adhered it with double-sided tape, and it turned out really, really cute. Here we go. Double-sided tape is always kind of hard to get off. And then just slide that in there. And voila, we have a flip out. So So now I'm trying to get another piece of pattern paper and trim down a little tab so that you kind of know that that opens up. And then I put some of this really cute white star paper as the inside backing of that photo. And then I added double-sided tape to the tab and attached it to the top of the photo so that you have something to hold on to open it. And I love it. It's so cute. Trying to decide if I wanted it on the side or the top. I finally decided on the top. Then I got it crooked, so I had to fix that. This was my first project of the day, and it always kind of takes me a minute to get going. So then I have this trick or treat cut apart, and I just trimmed the extra white off. And here I'm just double checking the sketch to make sure I have it looking right. I considered making that triangular piece a pocket, but decided against it, so I just glued it down. Then I glued down the photos and then the trick or treat, because he loves treats and popcorn. He loves all things crunchy. So he is just getting himself a little bit of popcorn. And then I was looking to see what other things I wanted to put. So I found this little Dracula and some little candies to put down because it's a treat. And I wanted them to be visible when the flip out was open and closed, and it makes sense. So I'm just trying to fuss around to get those right. And I wanted to put it there, but the sticky was just too much, so I moved it up top. I don't have one of those powder tools to de-stick a sticker. And I'm sure there's other ways I could have done it, but, you know, I was not thinking about that then. So then I'm like, it needs something else. So I pull out these puffy stickers and put those down. Trying to get that little candy corn to live somewhere, and I couldn't. Then I pull out my enamel dots because I have a slight obsession with enamel dots. Put those down to make me a few little clusters. And then I pull out my stamps, and I think this is probably where I went a little too far, but that's okay. So I'm stamping with some lemon yellow by Hero Arts. Maybe it's not Hero Arts. Maybe it is. It is Hero Arts lemon yellow. Set a moon and some stars. And then I also journaled and added another stamp there with some arrows. And I think I also stamped with some orange, blood orange from Archival ink, the word Halloween. And then I'm adding these stickers that I got from either the dollar store or Target a couple years ago. Trying to pull in some of that yellow and black, and then adding more enamel dots. Again, I have an obsession. I wanted it to kind of cascade. And I'm just trying to decide what else I want to do, because I feel like it's not done. But I don't really know what else to do. So I'm just looking, trying to figure out if this is too much, or if I want to add something else, or if I've already added too much.
Gosh, he loves popcorn so much.
And now I think I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. But now I'm done. Thank you for watching.